welcome to part 2 of 14's Virtual Fighter Squadron Samurais tutorials on the F16 Charlie Block 5052. Here is going to be a quick overview on how to rearm the aircraft, and we will take a look at that quickly because that does not take that much time. So you can go into adjust your controls, and you actually have the option to set a keybind to your rearm and refuel window. And I highly recommend that because once you're in a mission, you don't want to always access the comms menu. You go into rearm with the ground crew and all that. So this is a very quick way to access your rearm window. As you can see here, the keybind is pressed. Now I have to actually close it. I can also access the rearm window through the ground crew. So I go into my comms menu, F8 ground crew, F1 rearm refuel, same window. So in this case, what do we see here? We see fuel. You can change your fuel quantity. That's internal fuel. You can change your gun ammo. That's also gun ammo is also internal. You can set the type of ammunition. So in this case, I like to use SEP high explosive armor piercing PGU. It does not have a tracer either, so I like to fire my gun without tracers. And here you have flares. As you can see, these two, or the actual canisters work concurrent to each other, and so whatever you set here in flares will also affect shafts, because there's only a total amount of maximum ammo or armament in that flare and shaft dispenser possible. So it's 120 units total that the F16 can carry. I prefer to fly 90-30. I need more shafts in my fights than flares. And then you also have the option to actually right click into your stations. 9 is the right wing, 1 is the left wing, and that's how it goes through the aircraft, from which either side you decide to go first, but you always have to imagine and keep in mind that the aircraft actually is shown from the front. So you have air-to-air missiles here on the outer side. At some point you can access air-to-ground ammunition as well. The F-16 cannot store on every pylon air-to-ground ammunition. Therefore, you are limited at some of the pylons. You also can set in your mission editor in the particular aircraft presets, and this way you just create a loadout, label it with a name, whatever you like to have as a name. I, for example, like to label it quickly and short in the description what I really need. You also have some of them already labeled and preset in DCS itself. It's kind of like confusing for me sometimes, so that's why I just want to be more specific on point what I need. You also have the ability to select down here liveries. As you can see, there are some liveries that come with the game already. You can also download others, or you can also access or create your own liveries, as we did for our squadron, and then you can actually implement them into your setup. You have the ability to actually set a board number, which is the actual tail number on the tail fin and on the side of the aircraft, 186 for example. And you see on the bottom your total weight. Current total weight is 31,881 pounds. We have a maximum takeoff weight of 42,300 pounds in this aircraft, and that's about it to the rearm window. Quick and dirty. And there we go. Requested rearming. Now we're getting rearmed, and see you on the next one.